Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? Looks like we might be headed back down here. Looks like we took out that poor high from the 26th, and now this market may want to head back to VWAP before open. And now trading under the short-term EMAs, and I think the market's signaling us that it might want to go down for a little while. We'll see. Be patient here. So there's our opportunity to get short right up in here. We had a bullish blow off top here, followed by a correction candle, a little bit of a stop run, and a drop. That's what it looks like right there. Right now we're currently trading at just above 21,000, and I think 21,000 might be a little bit of a support for now. Not sure if it'll hold. We do have Elliott wave signaling, and we could get as low as the VWAP if we're going to keep this third, well, I think it's going to be the fourth leg of the Elliott wave going down to 0.618 or the VWAP at 975 or in that area. Looking for a rejection here. If we can get up to 2118, be a nice place to get short from. Hopefully everybody had a nice weekend. Got all your Christmas shopping done. Spent some time with the family. Hope you guys had a good one. Anybody get any really good deals on any prop firms? I didn't get a chance to pick any up. Maybe I'll do this week if I find the need to or the time. Pretty big drop down in CVD here on the 12-minute on this last candle. Looks like that was a really strong push down. Looks like it's trying to recover now. Not sure if I trust it. We will see if we can get a rejection from 2118. Might be interested in taking that if we even get that high. Looking pretty bearish. Looks like that level was bought up pretty quickly though, but I'm not sure if it'll hold. I'd like to see one more pop if we could. Might not get it. I'd like to see one more pop up to 2018, 2020, or 2120. Looks like she might just be going. We'll chill out and be patient. That's the kind of move I want to see. Now that we've confirmed that we are breaking the short-term EMAs, I'd like to see a stop run, liquidity run up to 2120 or even higher possibly, but we'll see. At least that. So I have our charts completely marked out on the way up and and on the way down. So I've got all our levels in place. This move down looks pretty strong. Still looks pretty strong. All right, we're getting to those levels now at 21.18, 2020. Let's see what kind of reaction we get up here. This move could be one to the upside. We will see here. This could have been a temporary fake out just for some more liquidity. The trend has been up this morning. Let's check the CVD on a short term here. So you made a pretty strong move up. That could be just a fake out, but we'll see how it plays out here in the next few minutes or so. Not sure if I trust this move. We do have some levels above us at 2180 would be our next target here if we do decide to move up. Still kind of retaining that bullish structure. Enviro Penang says, do you think this will break the zone? Well, what I'll tell you is this. We just broke right now a poor high, and we set a higher high here in the short term. Our next level that I believe it really wants is 2180. And I took a look this morning at the volatility, and the volatility is really, really down big time. So because of that, I'm thinking that this market may want higher. I may take a quick long here to test that. We'll see if we can get that.
Order filled.
Okay, we'll give her about maybe 5 points or so. 2120. Stop. See if we can get one off in there. Maybe one off in there. And we have our position protected right now. I think we have about 5 points in drawdown. Hopefully we can hold it. Getting kind of close there to our stop loss. Hopefully that was enough. Yikes.
Stop filled.
Nasty little stop loss there. All right, we'll try it again. It could have been just a liquidity run before going higher, but we'll see. So we got 30 minutes till the open. This market is trying to set up either for an update today, or it's trying to set us up so they can knock us down at the open. Either way, I think we just have to be nimble here and adjust if we have to. I'm still thinking higher. See if this level holds. Well, you really can't use minis with 100 USD. I think you should start with some micros.
Order
We're going
filled.
to try that trade again. See if we give it 5 points again. Sell, buy. Let's see if we can't get this move up. Yeah, you should try some micros, Enro. And yeah, good move getting away from Forex, because Forex is the Wild West. I think you have much more of a future in futures, if that makes any sense. There's a better long-term play in futures than there is in the Forex market. So hopefully this does work out for you, brother. And the technique, you'll find your technique, but if you're just getting started, trade the micros, MNQ, and try to see if you could at least maybe take a 2 to 3 micro trade. And what I would do is just try to scale out of your positions. That's what I would try to do. That's the way I trade. Like right now, I'm going to move the break even, and I'm going to see if I can take one here at 21.29. I wasn't correct to the timing of that one, but it looks like the direction might be working in my favor. So let's hope. It looks like my trade on Bull Knox too is open and it's working out. Hopefully we can take that one and this one. So we might be getting one right now. We're getting close to it. Still think we're going to have an update today, so I may hold this one as a runner. If we do end up holding this one as a runner, I might go into my second account and trade that a little bit. I think I should just stick with gold and Nasdaq. This two pair, what do you think? I think you should just stick with one. The Nasdaq provides enough liquidity for you to get started with. There's no need to try to figure 2 different assets out because they do move differently. If you want to start with a slower moving asset, I suggest maybe trying the ES or the Dow before going to Nasdaq, because Nasdaq is a wild girl. She will rip you apart if you're not ready for it. And I'm sure Forex does that too. But the Nasdaq is very unforgiving. Like this morning right now, when I took that trade, it looked like everything was good. It came down for one more liquidity sweep before going. So, you got to be prepared for these things. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it doesn't do it. That's why when I take the trade, I have a tight stop loss, because if I'm wrong, then I want to know that quickly. But if I was just maybe too early, I got to be prepared to take that again, like I just did here. I took it at a better entry point, so I'm going to make up whatever I lost on the first stop loss. But I have rules that if I try twice, maybe 3 times, if I see signals and it doesn't it continues to stop me out, then I'm probably wrong on the direction. Most likely I'm wrong on the direction. So let's see if we can get this one right here. It'd be nice. And sometimes she'll come back. She'll miss you by a tick, and she'll just come back and rip out your stop loss again. So we got to be ready for that too. Let's see if we can get a little push here. Let's get a little push, girl. Come on, baby girl. Give us that little push that we need. Give us that little push that we need in order to make sure this is staying bullish here. Give us that little push to see if we can continue this bullish trend.
Order
there
filled.
We go, baby girl. Let's see if you can give us a second one. You're gonna give us a second one? We're only down 90 bucks on the day.
Order
now we're
filled.
up 270. Good for you, baby girl. All right, so now we're just gonna have one sell stop one, and we're gonna close out this one, and we'll leave a runner. We'll let this one run till infinity, at least at 2080. I think if it runs at 2080, then we'll take profits on that one. All right, so our position is protected, and we've taken 2 take profits here. We're up 270. We'll leave this one hanging out. Looks like my bull knots is about to also take profit here soon, hopefully. We'll leave her open. We'll move the break even on this though. Okay. Yeah, I'm trading a second account on my laptop because it's rhythmic, and I have issues trading rhythmic on my main computer here while I'm streaming. So I am using bull knots here. I got a new computer, guys, by the way. I got a nice Mac. I got a Mac Studio. So it's a really powerful machine. I'm just waiting on my monitors to come in on Wednesday. I'll set up a really nice setup here in the office. I'll show you guys my build. It's going to be pretty dope. So I got my blackout curtains up so I can have a really nice ambiance here, like a really nice feel. Like it's dark. I got a little lighting, and so it's like very, not that it's dark, like, oh my God, my emo. But it feels very relaxing in here. I got the music in the background. I'm chilling. Here, so I'm having a good time. I'm gonna have a pretty nice build, so I'm proud of that. Hopefully you guys were able to get something to help your trading over the weekend. There's been a lot of sales. There's sales on TradingView. I renewed my account with TradingView, my pro account, because it was 70% off. I think I'm also going to be renewing my MotiveWave account. Get a discount there, so you guys should really look into getting some discounts. The prop firms too, maybe I'll jump on a couple more prop firm accounts if the sales are extended. All right, we took profits on bull knots. We're up 200 bucks on the day there because I took a $200 loss earlier, so we're up $200 on the day there. We are still looking good here on our we're still looking good here on the Nasdaq, our Nasdaq Tradeovate trade with Tradeify. I want to take a quick look at here. I want to take a quick look at the Renko. And Viro, how long you been trading, bud? All right, it's still looking pretty bullish here. That's why I really didn't feel like taking a short. Even though my normal self would have been looking just for shorts, I've been doing a lot of soul searching over the weekend, and I gotta stop fighting the trend. Is what what I've told myself. Stop fighting the trend. Yeah, you're gonna be right 1 out of however many times. But the market has already been up. It's been up. It's been up basically the whole year, right? But it's been up right now. We're in an uptrend. We kind of broke the trend a little bit, but you see here that there was like, it was being bought up pretty quickly. So because I saw these candles here, they were pretty bullish. I'm like, you know what? This thing may want higher. So that's why I'm kind of sticking to the higher bias. Plus we got that 2180 level up there. And we also have this that I want to show you guys. I want to show you the volatility. So volatility and price action move opposite of each other. So if we look at this volatility, right, tiddly? That's fun. Look at this volatility. We are melting down, and there's really no real signs of coming back. Let me just show you on the higher time frames here, maybe on the 1 hour. So we're kind of melting down. All right. I did put this trend line here. So if we break this trend line, then I'll switch my my bias to maybe shorts. So as long as we keep this structure here. Let me see if I can maybe tighten it up a little bit. As long as we kind of keep this structure here, I'm okay with, let me see if I can maybe go to the daily, because I think I set this up on the daily. I may want to set it up also on. So as of right now, we're still pumping higher. So you guys look at the daily. We're melting on the daily, right? We're literally melting here. So what I'm trying to do is, if we break this, then I'm switching my bias to short on the Nasdaq. If we break this here, because it's moving down, Nasdaq moves up. If it moves up, Nasdaq moves down. So I'm gonna tighten this up just a little bit, and I have an alert on it. So if you guys see the alert, sometimes I don't see the alert because I don't hear it, because you guys are hearing what's on this computer, not me. If we break out of this, then I might switch to a short bias. But if we continue going lower, and then we get to this level here, which is support from over here, if we get to this level, I may also think about switching to short bias, because maybe it will get a bounce here. Maybe we'll get a bounce and then come back up, and then the market will come back down. So either way, I have an alert set here, and I have an alert set here on the volatility index, which is pretty accurate when measuring it against Nasdaq. So we'll keep an eye on that. And you know what else I want to bring to your attention, guys? XRP. Oh my God, I've been talking to you guys about XRP since I've held this project for like over 2 years. I'm a bag holder, right? I've been holding this for a long time. I bought a lot of it, and I've just been sitting through this whole winter. This thing has pumped incredibly. When I first started telling you guys about it on this channel, when I started streaming again, I think we were like at 60, 70 cents. I'm like, wow, this thing's pumping, because I was at 50 cents forever. So I was excited at 16, 70 cents. This thing is at $2.43 at the moment. It hit as high as $2.50. So I'm beyond excited right now. So I think our next level is going to be the all-time high at $3.30 or something, at $3.15, somewhere in there. So very excited, guys. Very excited about that project. And I believe we're also getting a lot of other movers. I know Ethereum was up a lot. Now it's kind of down a little bit, 3,600. Bitcoin's kind of jumping around at 95, 96,000. Crazy, right? Unbelievable numbers. Unbelievable numbers, guys. Yeah. I think we're going to keep an eye. What's up, Design Knob? What's going on? Yeah, Design Knob said something 100% on the money. If you're not profitable, it's not the instruments you trade, it's your strategy. That is 100%. You can make money with anything. You could be trading livestock. You could be trading anything. You could be trading your time for money, you know, and if you're not profitable doing that, then your strategy is wrong. That's 100% correct in trading the markets and in trading everything. All right, looks like we're getting a little resistance here at 2140. Little resistance there. Still not expecting a full retracement just yet, but who knows? You know, we do have our stop loss set in place here at 2118. We'll stay put for now. I'm expecting us to probably clear up these imbalances at 2125 and maybe even a bit lower. Maybe test the poor highs again at 2118. Hope not. Hope we don't get that low, because I do have a runner set. My runner's right there. My runner's there at 2118. Just a few points from my entry point. Hopefully we do retain this bullish structure into the open, and we can leave that runner on there and let it rip. Let her rip for sure. Design Knob. Where did you get the name Design Knob from? Is that your business or your other business? Looks like we have a lot of buying pressure coming in, signaled here by these blue candles on our 12-minute chart. This shows that the volume has increased a lot. And right now we're obviously going up, so the volume is increasing a lot to the upside. Keep an eye on our CVD here as well. Still think that we have some room up, guys. I'm holding this long at least at 2180 if I can, if I'm able to. I just hope we don't get stopped out at 2118. If we do, I might be interested in re-entering it, to be honest. We do have the open in 20 minutes though. Hopefully we trend up until then. But it looks like we are losing a little bit of momentum here. We're about to have this candle close, this momentum wave here kind of clip off. But I'm trying to be optimistic here and hold this last runner we have in place. That's amazing, Design Up. That's really cool, brother. What do you think of my thumbnail? Since you're a graphic designer, I try to do what I can. You know, I didn't have it done by anyone else. I kind of try to learn a lot of things on my own, even though I'm like a novice at everything. But I liked it because it was very clean and I don't know, crisp. So I'm not sure what your thoughts were. I thought you were like an interior designer because I'm thinking like a knob from like a kitchen knob or like a doorknob. And it has design in it, so I was thinking, are you in like interior design? But graphic design is really cool too, man. That's awesome. And you're a hell of a trader, man. You know your stuff. Hell of a trader. I marked out all my levels. I marked out all my levels using the TPO. You'd be very proud of me. I have levels marked out all the way up, and I have levels marked out all the way down. Especially the naked points of control. I feel like those are probably the strongest indicators. We have some zero prints. We have some poor lows, poor highs. We have pretty much everything. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I made that caricature with what's that thing called? Midjourney. Yeah, I made it with Midjourney. I made that with Midjourney last year. I thought it was pretty cool because I uploaded a picture of myself. And I said, can you make this guy look like this and that and this in different places? Yeah, man, that's all because of you, dude. It's all your fault. Like I said, man, I've been in the crypto world, trading crypto for about almost 4 years, but I don't trade it anymore now. Trading just strictly futures. But when I was really deep into crypto trading, I took a course that talked about TPO charts. But to be honest, my mind wasn't ready yet for it because I was still learning so many of the basics that I kind of like, oh my God, this looks like Chinese arithmetic. It looks crazy. And I just kind of dismissed it, and the only thing I took away from it was naked points of control. That was the only thing I took away from it. But then after you mentioned it the other day and I saw the video and I watched the video, literally I watched that video like three to five times. I watched it so many and I rewinded like a lot of parts and I just like absorbed it. And the way the guy taught it was very easy to understand. So from that video, I'm kind of like, oh, like that makes so much sense now, because since then till now, I've had so much experience with the charts and with, you know, indication levels and indicators and things like that, that now that I'm seeing it on the TPO chart, I'm like, oh, now these charts make a whole lot more sense. Not that I would use it to trade off of, but I really like them to find levels off of, right? So thank you for that. That was awesome. We got 15 minutes up to the open, guys. Let's see if we can't get this pump up to 2180. Yeah, it slows down the NQ. It really does. Yeah, you know what I really the video you sent over from the trade brigade guys. I subscribed and follow them now. There was another video that he suggested in that video about market internals, and I've been doing some research on that too. I just don't know. I just don't see it yet. I'm gonna work on that some more to see if those market internals actually do add any value. Have you used his market internals to see if there's any value there? Or I mean, it's not his market internals, but it's his strategy. Have you used it to see if it actually helps out? Hoping we get this pump here, guys. Maybe we get this pop here off of the 8 EMA. It would be a very nice pop if we can get it. We're still in that trade, by the way. I haven't mentioned it to you guys, but we're still in that trade. We're up unrealized P&L, we're about 475. Realized P&L, we're at 270. So if we bring this up to 2180, that would add another 800 bucks here. That would be about $1,200-$1,300 plus what we have now. That would be our goal for the day. What's up, Sam? What is going on, brother? Hey Sam, I want to apologize to you, brother, because it was your first day with me last Friday, and I traded like a complete degenerate, man. So I got my wits about me, and I saw a lot of habits that reemerged themselves that I was very disappointed in. But I'm not gonna continue dwelling on that, dude. I'm gonna move forward, and I gotta regroup myself over the weekend and had a lot to think about. So here we are, man. Here we are. Yeah, I want to look at that tick indicator as well, that chart, and also the ADD one. I haven't had a chance to look at the ADD one. I did look at the VOLD, and I saw that it does help somewhat, but it's not really like that spot on. I think what he was saying that is you combine them all together. If you combine them all together, you really get an idea of what's happening or what's about to occur. So because he mentioned that, I've really been keeping a focus on the VOLX futures. That has been really kind of clean and looks like it moves in direct correlation with NQ. So keeping an eye on that. Thanks for understanding, Sam. Yeah, man. We all have those days, man. I wish I could be more robot-like sometimes. You know, I just wish that I think the strategy that I utilize normally it works for me. What doesn't work is just sometimes my impatience or sometimes my FOMO. When I journal, I have a category that says, "Was that trade FOMO?" And I make sure that I always put it in as FOMO if it was, just to kind of catch myself, like, dude, you're FOMO and you're FOMO and you're FOMO. And like, there's a long trading day. You don't have to take every damn trade. So yeah, working on that, guys. Advancers, decliners. Yeah, that's a really good. I think that's a really good lesson, man. I'm gonna rewatch that a couple of times because that's one of those lessons, design knob, that I'm not familiar with. So it's kind of like watching the market profile for the first time. You know, it's kind of like I retained like 10% of that. Like I think I'm gonna need to watch it a few times to really kind of and play around with it and look back at historical moves and line them up to see like would this have benefited me here? Would this have benefited me there? Would this have been able to call the bottom? You know, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it calls the bottom on like trending days. It calls the bottom, which is nice. All right, guys. So we are getting a little consolidation here at this level of 2140. In my opinion, no real reason why. That would be the high of the session. Well, the high of the morning. No real reason why. I have my eye on 2180. I'm really thinking 2180 could be a place, but this market does what it wants when it wants. So it might go to 2180, but it might just rip everyone's stop loss right now, and then go and do that. I would hate to sell out prematurely. I really hope this market does move up, but if I get stopped out, we're in profit. We'll try another trade later. Yeah, he does. He's very good at presenting the information. Very knowledgeable, great voice, easy to listen to. Not cocky at all. Like very humble guy. If you guys are wondering what we're talking about a video that Design Knob posted in our Discord. If you guys want to join that Discord, it's a free Discord. I'll post the link right now. So you know what's funny, Design Knob, is I've used the term pour low and pour high before, but I've only used it not because of the market profile, but I've used it when we've come short of taking out a lower or high. I guess I've been using it in the wrong context, but now after understanding it, what's up, Tova? Good morning. Now after understanding it, I kind of feel a little bit more, understanding of why it would be called that. I just thought it meant like we fell short of an area. But I see now. I see the fault in my ways. Tova's in the house. Good morning, Tova. Oh, if you guys are ready for, I don't know what today could be. Today could be, I was looking at the daily chart, and today could really be a mixed bag. We can either have a rangy day, or we could really be trying to push away from lower numbers and really make a run for higher. We do have levels obviously above us and below us, but the way the daily looks, it looks like it wants to pull away from the trend line that it bounced off of recently. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. If we take a look at the daily here, looks like the daily recently had this huge candle down with a bunch of imbalances in it. So it's cleaned up all the imbalances. So there is an argument to say that we've cleaned up our imbalances. Now we might head down. But we did bounce from this trend line here. And we came up pretty strong on Friday. We have a level above us. We have last week's high here that we could take out at 2180. And it also is I believe it is a naked point of control as well. So that's why I feel like this level wants to get smacked pretty bad. After that, I don't know. I mean, it could roll over from there, or it might just try to rip for all-time highs. Because I think the Dow hit all-time high on Friday, if I'm not mistaken, guys. I think it hit 45,000 for the first time. I think it did. And the Nasdaq has been like the lagger of the group. So we'll see. Let's see. I think we got something going on here. So we might be still kind of just chopping here. Okay, so Design Lab says, honestly, ICC basically stole market profile and adapted it to candlesticks. Fair value gaps are basically single prints, absolutely. And I could go on and on. Nothing he presents is new, absolutely not. Yeah, we have news at 9:45 and 10. Yeah, I think we talked about that last week. Let me see. Let's refresh our memory what we have going on for today. Okay, today we have manufacturing PMI 9:45. Could move us a little bit. ISM manufacturing PMI at 10. Okay, so I expect some moves off of that, but nothing huge. But if you're waiting for a trade and it's really close to that time, maybe you just want to wait. I hopefully do not have to hold this trade that I'm in for that much longer. Hopefully do get a rip here to the upside. I'm hoping we do. 12-minute looks strong still. The 3-minute, not so much. It looks like it wants to lose some strength here. My indicators below. This is an indicator that is kind of like a knockoff indicator from Market Cipher. It's called the Fu Manchu with divergences. And it works the same as Market Cipher pretty much. This kind of measures momentum. It measures money flow. It measures the stochastics. It measures their version of VWAP. So it kind of gives you all in one. It's all encompassing. If you guys have ever used this before, it's pretty good if you know what I'm talking about, especially for crypto. Crypto likes to move off of divergences. So I've used it off and on for Nasdaq, but I keep going back to it just because it is probably the all-in-one all-encompassing type of indicator. It kind of does help. Doesn't predict. I mean, nothing can predict. If something predicted, then everyone will use it, but it kind of gives you an indication of what the market's kind of doing. Hoping we can stay a bit higher here. Would hate to get stopped out at 2018. 2118. I keep saying 2018. 2118. But it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here. Just hoping this market can pick up its second wind. But it's not looking like it. It's looking like it's losing strength pretty much on both 12 and the 3. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I think it is going to go right to 2018 and take me out. So I'm like a sitting duck. Almost like a sitting duck. I'm just like waiting to be taken out. I really think that's what she wants to do. That was a pretty nasty 1 minute candle. I'm a sitting duck at 2018. This would be a perfect time to get out, which is probably what I'm going to do. It looks like it does not want to go higher at the moment. At least take some more profit off the table. Let's see. Let's give her a minute. Let's give her a minute. That was a pretty high volume candle, so let's hope that it gets retraced. One moment, guys. I'm hoping that we can still stay above this. What is it, like a 21? Well, we have the short-term EMAs here. Hopefully, we can get above that. I really would hate to get stopped out. That was a really nice entry we had. That's what the market likes to do. Especially Nasdaq likes to rip everyone's stop losses and then go. All right, she's picking up a little momentum there. Let's hopefully she can hold on to it. Okay, all right. That's what I like to see out of old girl. That's what I like to see. Okay, hopefully she got 2180 in the cards. All right, that was a pretty strong little candle there. You guys think she can pump 40 points on the open? Stranger things have happened, right? Stranger things have happened. I don't want to jinx myself and put a TP at 2180 because the minute I do that, I'll probably reverse. One minute left to the open. Currently in the trade up 560 unrealized dollars and 270 realized. Hoping that we can get this puppy to go higher. But she could be playing with us. She could be playing with us here. She's going to rip my liquidity and then go up. I have a feeling. I have a feeling she's going to do that. I have a feeling she might just do that. But I hope not. I hope she can find it in her heart to just pump up higher. Will you find it in your heart, NQ? To be a nice little girl. Be a nice girl. Be a nice girl. Don't be so rude, girl. Why you gotta be so rude? All right, good, good, good. She's moving in the right direction now. See if we can't get her to get up to 2180. Get you to go to 2180, girl. No reason why 2180 wouldn't be for you. Let's say 2180 is for you, mama. We need 1300 to close this out. Currently at 9,900. Currently at 1,000. Currently at 1,100. We need a little more. A little more. A little more. Okay, we're at 11. We're at 12. We're at 12. Come on, baby girl. Almost at 12. Got that 1180 up there. I know you want it. I know you want that 1180. I know you want 1180. I'm going to take her there, guys. Cause
Order filled.
I thought I had 1200 unrealized. Oh, I did. Okay, so we're at 1580. Okay. Maybe I should have kept her open. Okay. Decent trade. We're up 1580 on the day there. Good job, Storm. Good job. Storm's printing some money today. Storm's printing money. What was your indication to go long, Storm? 1320. You guys are printing cash today. Good job there, buddies. Should have kept her open. Would have probably had my whole 2000 there. That was a great move. That was a really great move by the NQ. She finally did something that wasn't cold-hearted. Well, looks like we're going to need a bigger boat. Or at least some more screen. Good job there. She keeps going, man. I should have left her open. Should have left her open. She keeps running. She's out of here. Wow, man. That would have been a hell of a trade. Hell of a trade. All right, let's look at the VIX. What's she doing? Oh wow, looks like the VIX ran up too. VIX ran up. So did the price. Actually, no. Let me look at this 3 minute. Okay, looks like we got that dump right in here. VIX sharply dropped, then popped, then dropped. I don't know where we're getting all this. I really want it higher. All right, the VIX is rising. It did rise. Let's keep an eye on this and see if it decides to continue going higher. We do have a level up at 21,144, which is a volume value area high on November 14th. Not the strongest level, but it might be something it might be gunning for, or something that might actually cause some resistance there. So the higher the volatility goes, the greater of a chance that we have the price may come down. Right now, we're treating this as a trend day until we get proven differently. Maybe we get some consolidation up here, or maybe we come sharply down, but we'll see. Keep an eye on everything. And Viral, thank God you weren't here on Friday. Samuel, congratulations on the 2,600. Samuel, how'd you make 1320? Oh, you didn't take profits until just now? Beautiful, brother. Beautiful trade, Sam. And Viral, you wouldn't have been saying that if you saw me trade on Friday. That's the number one thing, man, with trading is you just gotta compose yourself. And the biggest difference between us and animals, man, and sometimes we are animals, is that animals don't have any self-control. And what we have to kind of remind ourselves is that the market's not going to tee it up for you. It's not going to set up a trade just for you to hit buy or sell, and then it's going to go automatically in your favor. You have to really wait for the market to consolidate, run some manipulation plays, and then go in. Because right now, like the old me would have done the same thing. Like, oh my God, we just pumped so much, I'm going to short. And then I'll go short, and then I'll just keep pumping, just keep pumping, just keep pumping. So I think in Viro is that you haven't been burned enough times yet for you to stop playing with the stove. So what I would do is trade very small, trade the micros, get burnt a lot, and then you'll find out that it's more beneficial and it's less hurtful for you to just be a little more patient. You know, one thing I started doing to help my patience is every time I took a break-even trade or a loser, I'd have to do 50 push-ups. Since my hand is broken, I think I'm going to do the 50 squats instead. So since I'm sitting now too, I'm sitting a lot. I'm going to do the 50 squats. So I had a stop loss trade this morning. So I'm going to hit 50 squats in just a minute. So just keep myself in that mindset again, because I fall for it too if I don't consistently remind myself. So Storm says he's going to wait for a retest of 2181 for a re-entry. 2181 being last week's high. So keep an eye on that. Also was a negative point of control. Tova says, yeah, you held it together pretty good Friday. Yeah, right. I was a hot mess on Friday, Tova. Hot mess. I think we all need to go through those days to kind of it's kind of almost like, and I'm sorry to anybody here who has a drinking problem. I used to when I was younger, but it's kind of like falling off the wagon. Like you're good, and then you have that day where you just get trashed, and then you have to start all over again. You know, it's kind of the same thing with trading, and we have to kind of like work towards not having those days anymore. So, yeah, and thank you for. And if I wouldn't have done that in front of all of you guys, I probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't have affected me as much. But the fact that I did it in front of you guys really kind of put things into place. I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? Like, people are telling you, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, keep it, like, stop trying to fight this market. Stop trying to fight the trend. It's a freaking low volatility day. Why would you continue shorting? You know, the market tends to trend up. The market wanted to trend up. Like, look at the volume, look at the volatility, look at everything. And it's just like, it was not meant for shorts. But I'm so ingrained that, like, Markets don't go up forever. Markets don't go down forever. And I see a sign. Let me go. Let me do it. Instead of waiting for like a true confirmation and waiting for some manipulation and taking the trades at better entries, because I could have made money with shorts on Friday, but I was taking them looking at the wrong indication. I was looking at the Renko charts and be like, oh yeah, the Renko is switching narrative now. Let me short. And I've never used the Renko charts before, so for me to be testing on the Renko charts was a recipe for disaster. Right now, the volatility is dropping off a cliff, so possibly could be getting more upside here. Yeah, we do have a point of resistance here at 144. That's for sure. But look at the volatility on the left-hand side. The volatility is falling off a cliff right now. I wonder how it would be if you went long on, let's say, the Nasdaq, and then you went short on the volatility at the same time. Maybe you're just better off double sizing on the Nasdaq, right? Because like you could make money on both, but who knows, right? Yeah, so it looks like we might be teeing up here for a little bit of a reversal too. Oh, look at that drop. Could be getting a bounce, guys, from the 2180 level again, or 2181, like I think Sam was saying. I think Sam was saying that he's gonna go long again, or somebody did, or was it Tova? Yeah, Storm is agreeing that we might see another all-time high. Got home from the gym late, only caught a little of that. Yeah, good thing you didn't catch all of it. Apple's pushing, huh? That's what's driving this market right now? Yeah, cool, man. About to flush, about to flush. All right, let me keep my eyes on the chart here, guys. Apple's dropping, huh? A lot of times when I watch individual stocks, like Nvidia, for instance, to gauge where the market's going, it's a little bit of a hit or miss. I don't really put too much emphasis on just one stock, even though Nvidia and Apple and they hold so much weight. I try to keep my eyes on more of the volume and the price action. ES coming down, everything's coming down, huh? Tesla and Microsoft coming down too. All right, maybe that was just something that we had to get out of our system here. That poor low and that poor high, and maybe that 2180 level is what it really wanted. It went as high as 21.140. Yeah, who knows what it's going to do design knob. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's tariffs that Trump's talking about, that could be affecting the market. Did you guys hear it? Joe Biden pardoned Hunter. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. Scumbaggery is real with that family. News in 1 minute, that is true. Or news maybe right now. News right now, maybe. Okay, final manufacturing PMI, guys, came in at 49.7 as opposed to the forecast of 48.8. So just a slight higher. Should be good for the dollar, maybe not so great for the market, or maybe it'll do the opposite. Who knows? Who knows? But this market's still trending up. Still trending up. We get that bounce from that 8 EMA, like that thing was bought up fast. No significant drive. Absolutely not. It's funny that Joe Biden pardoned Hunter Biden because Joe Biden was involved in all of that too. Like 10% for the big guy. You know, like, yeah, let me make this disappear for my son so it could disappear off of my shoulders too, right? Like, is anybody picking up on that? Like, can a president who is potentially a criminal pardon someone who is a criminal just to get himself off the hook? I mean, I'm sure we're going to be hearing a lot about that today. But I know presidents can't be convicted for crimes while they're presidents or vice presidents. So that's going to be very interesting conversation there. Very interesting indeed. Looks like the volatility is kicking back up, and we might be getting a rejection here, guys, from this level. Could be setting up for another short, possible short here, possible short. I really would like to see it take this level of 21.44 at least. See if that's something it's interested in, or maybe it'll continue going. Who knows? We will see. Oof. Look at that. Crazy strength. Should have kept our trade open, guys. We'd be up like $5 grand right now. All right, I hit that level, 21,144. We hit the level. Still looking very strong. Yeah, it's looking pretty parabolic almost. Very strong move. Volatility is kicking up though. That's what's keeping me a little bit, it's getting me a little nervous here. This move continuing up. Might be getting rejected there, guys. Might be getting rejected. At least for maybe for a short-term trade. But could be getting rejected. Maybe it wants that 150 level. Enviro thinks it's selling time. It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. You know, the market's not going to signal to you like, okay, here's my white flag, I'm done. It's going to actually make it look like it's as strong as possible before it drops. But it is on a rocket ship right now. It is on that rocket ship. All right, so it might be running to 21,174. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, what do we have here? Anything good? Anything good yet? All right, looks like the volatility is kind of hitting roadblock. So is the NQ. We have news in 8 minutes. That news might be the market's waiting for it to reverse course here. Looks like the BTC is up pretty nice. 96,000. Sorry, that was the futures. 96,250. So doing all right. Guys, I'm just so excited about what XRP is doing now. That is just something else. 260 on XRP, guys. Holy moly. I'm sorry. I got to take a break and show you guys this. 260 on XRP. It was up as high as 267. Dude, that is nuts, guys. That is insane. It's been a rocket ship. Link's doing crazy numbers too. Link's up to $21. That's almost an all-time high. Holy moly. Everything above the 90 EMA. And Viral, you don't gotta call me sensei, dude. I'm a fan of Cobra Kai, don't get me wrong. More the original Karate Kid, but we're all here just learning, dude. We're learning from each other. If you're really serious about learning, man, hit that Discord link in the chat and check out our education page and check out some of the videos that the guys are posting, man. Some great stuff in there, really good stuff in there. See what the 12-minute looks like. We're heading right up to 21,174. Should have kept my trade open. You guys are not gonna stop hearing me say that today. Should have kept my trade open. Should have had a V8. Okay, looks like on the 12-minute, our move is losing a little steam, which is expected. You can't go straight up forever. Just can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. She may stop out here at 21,180 or 175 in that ballpark. That is a level. The news hits in 5 minutes, so we'll see. Still got those 5 Top Step accounts that I gotta pass too. We're halfway there. I think we hit 1,500 on one of the days. And so we gotta pass those too. Then we can activate those 5 XFAs. Don't know if we'll have the right trade today to do that, but we'll see. Okay. And volatility is again trending down. That was a quick little pop that kind of got rejected, so this market probably does want higher. Yeah, maybe on that data, right? You guys are still thinking long on the day? I mean, we hit a lot of significant numbers already. I wonder if there's any really significant numbers left after this. I mean, we can try to go for, all-time highs. There's a value area high from the 12th volume value area high at 210 above this. We've got that. After that, if we crush that, then we're gonna have to do some charting. We might have to do some charting. After that, we kind of have this range here that says it's the high average daily range at 21,241. That's like our average daily range, and this would be the high of it if we went any higher than this level here. So we could really kind of be topping out and after this area, but who knows? Who knows, guys? Yeah, and Viral, just hit me up on Discord, man. If you want, we can talk about what your plans are for your channel and for your trading. We might be topping out, guys. We might be topping out here for a little bit. We did lose momentum here in this indicator. Looks like we did lose the momentum. We're losing the momentum on this. This green area here signifies the money flow, kind of curving down. This gray area signifies VWAP, kind of curving down. And then we got these two stochastic lines in here that both kind of like curving down and look like it wants to possibly cross over soon. So it looks like we are getting some kind of a move down. If your eyes can't tell you that information from just looking at the bars. And let's look at the CVD. See what the CVD has here. Yeah, CVD has been trending down as well. Kind of wanted that one more pump there before maybe coming down. So we could, on this news, we could drop pretty significantly. We might even reverse course all the way. Could be. But if we do drop and find some steam, it could be at the 2180 level, like guys were saying, 2181, that area. We'll see. Wouldn't want to get in on a trade right before the news though, because it could, not that I don't think it'll move the market that much, but it could give us a little bit of wickiness. I don't use IG that much, bud. If you want to just message me on Discord. There's a message. You can click on my name, and you can message me directly there. I am going to start going more on Instagram and in the future. I'm going to be posting some snippets from the trading day in the future. Now that I have my new computer, I can record while streaming, so I can take some of those little chunks out and post them in places and maybe build the channel up a little bit. But as of right now, I'm spending most of my time on YouTube and X and Discord, obviously. All right, let's see if we can't create ourselves a little channel here to kind of keep our eyes on the prize, even though it is bouncing really nicely off the 8. But I am seeing a little bit of a channel form here. This is one of those bullish bear flags. I mean bullish bull flags. Like really bullish bull flag, like curving up. But I mean, this could be also bearish if you think about it. Seems like the volatility is having a very hard time getting above 1488. It's hitting like a roadblock there for sure. All right, we're at day's high. See what that news does. The news is in, and the news is bullish for the dollar, 48.8 or 48.4 on ISM manufacturing, as opposed to the forecast of 47.7. The ISM manufacturing prices are down, which is good for the economy. 55.2 was the forecast. Construction spending is up, double what they estimated it at 0.2%. It's up at 0.4%. That's all good for the economy, guys. Maybe Bidenomics did work. Yeah, not a lot of momentum. Yeah, design knob, it could completely reverse on us, man. It could completely reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Yeah, and viral, that's something I've done in the past, is just creating a bunch of shorts out of longer form content. Not on this channel. In the past, I've had other channels And yeah, I know that shorts could really grow the channel quickly. I really wasn't too concerned about growing the channel right now. I just wanted to build a somewhat of a decent community here and get consistent with trading before I invite everyone to see my fiasco. Slight negative divergence. I'd be cautious long here. Yeah, me too, Storm. I'm kind of looking at a possible short too. Kind of thinking this could be a decent short entry. Let's see what kind of signals we got here. See absorption. See absorption happening real time. Hopefully it stays that way. I might have to try a quick short here.
Order filled.
It's a tight one, I think. Oh no, it's not that tight. Yeah, she's gonna take us out. Did we get saved by a tick? Did we get saved by a tick? Did we get tick saved? No.
Stop filled.
Not today, fellas. No tick saving right now. We'll try her again in a minute, but she's not ready yet. She ain't ready. She may still want higher, huh? So RTY and YM are making new lows. All the tickers drive NQ are up. All the tickers drive NQ are up. What does that mean, Sam? All the tickers drive NQ are up. Oh, you mean like all the Mag 7s? They're all up? I'm sure, right? Yeah, there's still a lot of strength here. There's still a lot of strength here. Too much volatility right now. We're going to let her chill out. YM getting destroyed, huh? Why is the NQ doing so well then? Well, it's a mixed bag, right? Really mixed bag. Usually on divergences like that, you know, usually you want to either long the one that's short or short the one that's up. Interesting here. Nvidia, huh? Nvidia is getting pummeled. A little more context there. Is Nvidia getting pummeled or is Nvidia blowing up? Let's take a look at her. Nvidia seems like it's green still on the day. Tesla's up nicely. Tesla's melting. Nvidia is kind of hitting a wall too. It might just be making a bull flag. So we'll stay patient. Microsoft is strong. Meta's also doing pretty good. You know, a little pullback right now, but not much. Amazon's up. Apple is up. Everything's up. Everything's up. But like you guys said, that YM is getting destroyed, huh? YM is getting destroyed. It's down pretty significantly since I opened. The Russell is down as well. Looks like the Russell may want to make a run for it though. Looks like it's trying. The ES is not as bullish as the NQ. It's very, very, very weird. I wonder what's driving this NQ action. No momentum. Will NQ reverse because of YM going down? Maybe. If there was anything that was 100%, everybody would trade it. So there's no way of telling. No way of telling if NQ will pull the YM up or the YM will pull the NQ down. I mean, they don't have any overlap in companies, but the sentiment could pull the other one down or up. There she goes. Choppy McChopperstein right now. Just chopping around everywhere. So the volatility is making lower lows and lower lows and lower lows. Lower highs consistently here. And the NQ is hitting higher highs and higher highs and higher highs. So if one of these two break, could be a fake out obviously, but if one of these two breaks significantly, like if we break this trend here, could be something. Keep an eye on that. NQ could be dropping here. Good job, Storm. I might be taking that with you. I'm seeing a drop off here. Not sure on Viro. I'm keeping an eye on her here. I took a short on my eval, but the eval is not something that I have a Bull Knox eval that I'm working on right now. And it looks like I stopped out on that. That's no biggie because that's only a $200 stop out. But this right here, I care a little more about because these are live accounts. So I care about these a little bit better. When I say live, I mean they're live prop firm accounts. Like these really count. So for me, a good entrance on something here would be up in these ranges, if I can get something, or if we break structure and then we come back to retest something, then I'll take another short there. Market likes to pull a okey doke, man. A lot of times you gotta just wait for the structure to start looking different. Right now, we're still keeping this very, very bullish structure so far. We are getting absorption on these areas, but the absorption is getting reversed pretty quickly. Like these purple candles here signify seller absorption, but they're being bought up again here. Sellers absorbing buyers, but then buyers are coming in stronger. So there's a lot of strength here from the buyers. So when I see something like this, I'm like hesitant to jump into the first short I see. But I saw some weakness in here, but Came right back in. This could be a sign because the bulls absorbed the sellers here. The bulls absorbed the sellers here. That means that they might be running out of steam. This could have taken everything they had in order to do this absorption play right here. But we'll be patient. I'd like to see maybe some red candles after this to show that truly that was exhaustion. If we get green candles after this absorption candle, then it means that the bulls haven't run out of steam. They're just getting it started. This yellow candle here signifies to me this is an area that they're buying up. So if we do go higher here and it comes back down, this could be an area that could signify support. Because they were absorbing sellers there. They got really strong here. They might be trying to protect this area for some reason. This could be support. We'll see. I also bounced off the 8, but looks like the volatility is dropping off a rock, or off a cliff, I should say. So this is where I start to worry, because we did now break structure here on the volatility. We're going lower to the downside, and a lot of times this is a fake out. So if what we're getting here is a fake out, and then we move up, this could be a time to start thinking about shorts on the NQ. We did break out. We did break down from this level here at 14.78. If NQ starts to get its second wind now, if the volatility starts to get its second wind and then start curving back up, that could be a sign. Could be a sign. Right now, it does not look like it has the strength to curve back up. The bulls are very, very strong still. Take care, Enviro. Thank you for stopping in. Storm got stopped out, but that's okay, brother. We'll try again. Should have stayed long. Yeah, we'd be up an additional 100 points right now if we didn't close out our short. Close out our long. That'd be nuts. Enviro must be in a different part of the world. Penang isn't Penang like a Filipino name? Something like that? All right, looks like we might be getting that move back in to the that wedge pattern we saw here on volatility. Could be getting that move back in, which means that we might be getting a little bit of a reversal on NQ. But again, right? Who wants to reverse a knife catch? Could be something. $225, you say, huh? 21 to 25. Why did you pick that number? Why 225? I'm curious. Is there something there I don't know about? Looks like the volatility is kicking up, guys. It's kicking up pretty nicely. That would have made a decent little short there. If you're quick enough to take profits. Oh, okay. November 7th and 8 closes, huh? Okay, we'll keep that our eye on that level too. If volatility wants to make a double bottom, which a lot of times price action does, that means we still have more room to the upside on NQ. But as of right now, volatility looks like it wants to continue moving up. Maybe I'll just call it the VIX because that's a lot easier to say. Let's see what's happening on the internals here. Yeah, that 1 minute really kind of told you what was going on here, what time it was. That 1 minute was everything. Look at that. Melt. Okay, now is the time to see if this level of 21,164 actually will hold. We have as possible support. We have it as possible support. Let's see if it's something that actually will hold that support. As of right now, it doesn't look like it. Wow, volatility just spiked like crazy. This could signal a downfall for the NQ. This could signal a downfall, guys. Maybe we get rejected from the trend line or 175. We could get rejected. That volatility really just did kind of go nuts there. Keep that in mind. Okay, we got a green candle there, signaling that we have an increase in volume. Right now we've broken out of the wedge in both directions, down and up. Let's see which direction she ends up picking. When I say the wedge, I mean on the VIX. The volatility is increasing pretty significantly right now. Remember this, this is the area I told you guys could be a possibility they could be holding some support. But we also have the trend line it's fighting against and the short-term EMAs. I'm expecting a little more manipulation and chop here before we pick a direction. It is 10:22 post news, so the rest of the morning should be pretty directional once we pick a direction. Still may want higher. Still may want higher. That 225 level might still be in the cards. What I'd like to see here is an attempt to go up, which is it looks like it's doing right now. Obviously followed by another manipulation move down. Maybe sweep this level here of 21,162, and then maybe go up. I think this is too easy of a reversal back up, but hey, sometimes it happens like that. You guys wanted a long entry play. It could be getting one right now, or it could be setting up for one. That's kind of what I'm looking at. And move right there looks pretty good. Volatility is, let me stop saying that because that's so hard to say. VIX is dropping. VIX is dropping. Back down. Back down, guys. Back down. So that means NQ might have some steam here. This is where she chops guys and destroys people. I'm thinking she ultimately does want to try to go a little bit higher here, but I think she will chop and maybe give us another drop before she does that. That's just my thought. $21,162 does look like it held, at least for 20 points. Would have been a decent place to get long from. I was just expecting a little bit more. We'll circle back to the volatility or VIX in just a minute. I'm going to keep an eye on just NQ for now.
Order filled.
Try a quick short. Oof. Now we got
Stop
stopped out.
filled.
Still think we go short there. We'll see. We'll see. We'll stay patient. I would have liked it to drop quicker. Just missed my first TP by like a tick. Oof. Pretty sure I'll move back up. This is getting wiki. It's getting wiki, guys. Finding the support there off the 175. That value area high. Just not sure if we should reverse our bias here to more of the upside. I'm usually wrong, so maybe that might be the right thing to do, but we'll stay patient. We see all the trappings of a long, but you know, just never know with these things. Stay patient. All right. This market is looking like it's just inching up. Just inching up. And it's those slow grinds that I can't trade too well, so we're just gonna let her do her thing, and we'll keep an eye on it. Everything's kind of like stagnant, like you guys called earlier. trying to make that breakout again. That long from 167, that long from 162 is looking really good right now. Like we should have considered that. Might be topping out here. Just want to take a look at our TPO. So our TPO here shows a poor high, which means that it didn't really give it an opportunity to offer price in this range here, as high as it could go. So we might be going for a higher level here, but we do have all these single prints and balances in here all the way down to 21,052. So if we do take a short, 2152 be a great target, be an amazing target. 21,140 could also find some support if we do go down. Keeping our eye here. We're keeping our eye on the market at the moment, guys. We're not really doing much. Hopefully we can either time the short correctly or possibly look for, I don't know how easy it would be to get into another long, but I think our long opportunity has sailed at 162. She's rejecting. She's rejecting a double top, but that's what she would do. Volume's kicking in, at least on a 1 minute. Everything's staying bullish. No need to think about anything other than a long at the moment. But at the same time, I think it'll reverse quickly. Okay, that looked pretty bearish. That 1 minute rejection. All right, this could be a liquidity run for higher prices, or we might finally break structure. We'll see. right, this 175 level, guys. There was a value area high. Looks like it's has created some support on there. It's funny because the market's really not strong. It's not strong, but it's also not really dropping. Looks like this market's not done with this level.
Order filled.
I'm trying this quick short here, but it looks like the market may have other ideas in mind. And so might be a quick stop out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be. Yeah, she's still strong. She's still not giving up the fight. Still not giving up the fight, guys. Still going strong. Ay, ay, ay. Well, about 5 points of risk here that's going to be taken out any second now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not looking good. She's looking strong. Yeah,
Stop filled.
Still like the short. I haven't given up on the idea, but I just don't like what she just did there. She could get smacked down back at that 210 level. There's a chance that she might do that, or she might continue going up higher. Yeah, she's starting to curl on that 1 minute. I don't know if you guys noticed that. She's starting to curl there. It's a pretty bullish structure. VIX is crushed right now. VIX is not looking too healthy. And Q, on the other hand, might be giving it up. Yeah, let's get that was the move I was waiting for. It's finally starting to look a little weaker. In my opinion, definitely setting up for the inevitable short sometime today. But she's still trying to climb. ES has found its way to about 0.12% up on the day. YM is still down. RTY, the Russell, is down almost 0.5%. But the NQ is still pumped and jacked. Look at her, guys. She won't stop. It is a very tough market to short. It's very tempting. I mean, the most you can squeeze out of a short is like 20 points. Lots of dip buying for sure, Storm. think she may have had it though. Really do. I gotta remind myself that the best entries are the one that look the most manipulated. So we're gonna wait on. I mean, sometimes you do catch a melt of a short where it just starts melting, and then boom, just drops like 100 points. But a lot of times it's the opposite. It looks like it's going up, manipulates up. Maybe you catch some absorption or some other indicator. The EMAs are starting to pinch pretty big time. So, I mean, I'm starting to really think a short's coming soon. It's kind of weak. It's looking kind of weak. This market has known to reverse though in like a drop of a dime. So funny, man. How she just does that, where she just looks like, I'm dropping, and then she just kicks it in high gear. Look at that. Just kicks it into high gear. It's crazy. She could be going higher from here, because she looks like she wants to go down, but it could just be some BS. I got trust issues with the NQ. All right, this is that previous area of support at 162. Yeah, smart move, Storm. Smart move, stepping out, because this is Chopville here. Taking shorts at any point in any of the price action we've seen in the last hour has quickly been eliminated, as to say, and it's even when it looks weak, it just comes back and just wicks you out, comes back, wicks you out, comes back, wicks you out. Like, that's a very hard market to trade, especially for a guy like me who I love shorting. I see it, I see setups, and I'm like, oh, there you go, there we go. And then it just comes back to wick me. All right, we are breaking structure here. So I'm starting to feel a lot better about possible shorts. There she goes, guys. Now we're going to get the short. took the long there on my eval with Bonox. I took it because this was a previous level of support here, and it got bought up pretty quickly with some volume, so I'm thinking it could hold. And it's getting everyone thinks it's gonna drop, right? Because like everyone's waiting for the short, everyone's waiting for the short, everyone's waiting for the short. And it's NQ has a funny way of doing it where it makes you think it's gonna do that, but it really doesn't. It ends up doing the exact opposite. So I always have to kind of train my brain for that. It's like, okay, everyone's thinking short, it's gonna go higher. You know, like kind of what I'm thinking. But sometimes it could just be that. It could just be that it's a short. You know, the stranger things have happened, right? Stop down on Bonox. Look at that. This actually could be the short. This actually could be short. She's melting, guys. Yeah, she makes it so hard to get into a damn trade. It's crazy. Was anybody able to catch that short? Obviously, I was a little early.
Order
Try to
filled.
long here.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I think I might have caught a decent short. I mean, decent short. A decent long there. Decent is the key word. I'm not sure if this thing has got any legs, but we will sure hope it does. Thinking we can clean up these imbalances up to about 80, 88 or so. I have it at 82. So let's see if we can take that 182 TP. Be nice. And we'll leave a runner just in case. Yeah, I hope it's not straight down from here. I know a lot of times it does that. It's not pulling up fast enough. This usually looks like a liquidity run, but it looks like she might be just done. Out of steam here. We need this to go up. We really need this to go up. Nope. Looks like she's gonna go down. Stop us out. Maybe saved by a few ticks. We'll see. Maybe. As a key word. She might have a little pumperoonie left in her. I'd love to think so. No. She's a tricky one, this NQ. She's a tricky one. I feel like she's coming down for these stops any second now.
Stop
She never
filled.
makes it
Stop
that easy.
filled.
Never makes it that easy for sure. Should have probably taken all three.
Order filled.
We need some steam here, girl. Come on. Give us some steam. Give us a little bit of pump action. A little pumperoni and cheese. Come on, girl. Don't be so mean to us. You've been extremely rude today. I think I'm gonna. She's not moving right. I may have to just put her break even there. Now it looks like she's taking off a little bit. Come on, baby. Let's see you. Let's see you go. Let's see you go. Let's see you go, baby. Come on. You done messing around down there? You gonna take that out? Come on, take that out, baby. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Take out that high. Take out that little high. That ain't nothing for you. Oh no. Oh no. She always does this to us. She always does this to us. She always does this to us. Come on, girl. You got the pump in ya? You got the pump in ya? I know you could do it. Second time around, baby. You got this. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Give us that 172, baby. Come on. Give us that 172. Come on, baby girl. You got this 172. That's nothing for you. That's nothing for you, baby. Come on. Give us that 172, girl. Smack it. Smack it, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, baby girl. You got this, girl. This is nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Order filled.
There you go, girl. There you go. There you go. That's what's up, girl. That's what's up. That's what's up, girl. Good job, baby girl. Good job, baby girl. Let's see if we can't hit that 182. That 182, I know you got it in you, baby. I know you got it in you. Too bad I didn't take that on bull knocks. A decent long. Okay, looks like we're finally green on the day if I take my TP now. Or, yeah, if I take my P&L now. I think I'll just hold it up because I do think we see some higher prices.
Order filled.
Let's see what the volatility is. I'm only down by 170 and I have 440 on. Let's see what the VIX is doing. Is the VIX dropping off a rock? Off a cliff, I should say. I keep saying rock. I'm telling you guys, I think today's going to be a green day. Yeah, it's dropping like big time. How about the ES? ES is dropping though, right? ES is down, so is the YM. I might just take my profits, man. It is recovering a bit. S&P. YM. Looks like it's trying to recover. Take one off here. So we may lose, we may not go any higher because we did take out those imbalances there. That's why I took a profit there. But I will move this one up a bit so I do break even at least. Let me see something here. Kind of works. What do you guys think the next TP should be? Do you think 210? Or do you guys think we should hold it till about 220s? Keep an eye on her. It's a nice little pump. See if we change this to 5. What does that look like? Might just trail this puppy up, guys. Obviously, I don't want to lose gains, but I do feel like we're gonna have a bullish day. It's been bullish so far, so why not more, right? Next level is at 210. We just missed that level earlier. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking over here. Okay, we still got that poor high up above us. I think it wants to correct that. The poor high, at least at 210. And we do have our volume point of control at 160. So that's why we got a nice pop from that. It's pretty interesting. I didn't realize that's why we got the pop. I really do think that we correct that 200 level, at least for that, right? Above that, we've got another level. We've got other levels, I'm sure. What's up, Unicorn Queen? Happy Monday to you. How you making out today? Hopefully you caught that long early today. Hopefully we do not get stopped out here. Market is looking a little weak on the 1 minute. If I get stopped out, I'll probably just head to the gym and come back later. So above us right now, above the 210 level, I have marked out nothing until very much higher. Yeah, that value area high of the 12 is the last thing I have marked out at 210. Let's see what else we can find. Good for you, Queen. Good for you. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. So the only thing at the moment that I have above me, and it looks like that might be what it wants to do, guys, is, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's check it out right here. All right, so we're currently trading right now at 186. Above us, it looks like we have a 219 level. That's a value area low. Nothing significant, nothing really that significant. And then above that, we have a value area high up at 308. I believe that's what it is. And then on top of that, we got all-time highs. I believe that's what we have there. So I'm trying to stay bullish here. I'm trying not to take profit on this trade. Oh, you put it in a Discord? That's cool, guys. And put anything you're proud of, any trade that you're really proud of, put that sucker in a Discord. Looks like we got a point of control, a naked point of control at 290-ish. Around 290. I'm going to mark that out. Getting all the bearish signals right now, though, on the 1 minute. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it one bit. And this is a NPOC, not NPC, NPOC. All the way back from when? All the way back from the 10th. Okay. That's a level that I might be interested in. Okay, there's some resistance there. Ultimately, though, I do think this market may want to head up to that 340 level. I see the opens and closes here that I forget who it was that was mentioning that earlier here at the 225 level. Can never find the message. Yeah, Storm was saying that 225 was a level he's keeping his eye on. Yeah, I might be doing the same thing. Keep an eye on that level. There's a bunch of opens and closes there. Don't know how significant that will be, but you know, you gotta keep it open. Keep it in mind. All right. Renko's still looking very bullish. Still telling us to stay in this trade, is what it's telling us. Stay in the trade, buddy. Stay in the trade is what it's kind of telling us. Kind of what it's saying. Hopefully that's what it. Hopefully it's not wrong. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, just getting really close to my stop out level. My stop out level is at 172. Hopefully it's done clowning around and it pops back up. Looks like we're going to lose that level. Stop out approaching quickly. Unless that's the level I wanted to bounce from because of the imbalances. That was a value area high earlier. Not sure. If not, we'll be stopped out in real time. Yeah, looks like that's what she's going to do. She's going to stop us out. In juicy profits, though, at least. That's all I can say about that. Are you stopping us out, baby? Or are you going to go? You going to go higher? I don't want to sugar talk you if you're just going to go down anyway. Okay, come on, baby. That's what I like to see. That's a good girl. Come on. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Come on, baby. Nah. She's not looking like she's feeling it today. The sugar talk, that is. Try to sugar talk this girl. She's not listening. Maybe you guys could try talking to her. Can you guys try talking to her? She don't want to listen to reason. She's unreasonable. Yeah, she's going down, guys. She's yelling timber. Yeah, she's about to take us out. She keeps acting like she is, but then she goes up for a bit. It's making me kind of wondering if I should add to this trade. It'd be interesting to add to this trade right now. Yeah, she's looking weak. if it's going to come down now to grab liquidity, I'm the first one in line because I'm right there underneath that level. So I really do hope it reverses from here, because if it doesn't, oh boy, she's coming to get me. And that's what she looks like she's doing right now. Yeah, let me take her now
Order
before
filled.
she grabs me. Because she's about to grab me. All right, at least I'm up on the day on this account. And on the other account, obviously, we're up from that nice trade this morning. And yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we had to do, because I was first in line for liquidity. First in line. First in line. Not sure if that 162 level is going to continue holding, but she sure is going to try to find out. At least we made some money on that last trade. At least we made some money. At least we did alright, you know? Alright. Just alright. Depending on what she does here, if she continues to just clown around, I might just hit the gym and come back later. Yeah, I think she's going to keep doing this, where she's going to make it look like she's going up, but she's going to maybe melt from here. But that was pretty significant volume increase here on a CVD on a 3-minute. This could lead to higher prices now. Thinking it might. That's pretty significant. Yeah, it looks like she might have made just a stop run just now. Looks like that was an area of demand there at 170. And I've just been disconnected. I don't know, guys. The tide might be turning. Tides might be turning here. Looks like this price action is a bit wishy-washy at the moment. Would it make sense to go higher? We still have those levels up above us that this market may want. But right now it's too hard to tell whether it wants to go there now or maybe later. Let's take a quick look at the volatility and see what that's doing. I said it right that time. Looks like it wants higher. Higher incoming maybe. That's what it looks like. Does anybody know how to get your charts to stop doing this every time you, not every time, but once in a while I'll open up a chart and then it's just completely compressed like this? So annoying. Yeah, volatility is falling off a cliff, which is good for NQ. She's fooling here. Wow, those commission fees really get you, huh? All right, this price action right now is getting a bit choppy. I don't want to fall for either move right now. The only thing I should have done is probably kept my last trade open, but I didn't want it to completely turn on us, so we took profits here at 172 on our last bit of our position, and it has since then reversed a bit. Still not looking super strong, but this here, after this drop here, we might get a stronger move up. And that level holds, if that level holds. Looking like that level at 177. Did hold for now. Volatility, or the VIX, is still dropping. Very difficult market to play here. Nice little pump. That was not a good move. not much to say about this market other than be careful. Could be getting a bit of a breakout here if we take out these highs. I'm sure there's a lot of stop losses up there. I'm long right now. I'm Knox. I just took the long there. Just broke out of the EMAs in here, so I'm liking the way it's moving. We're out of the EMAs here as well with some volume. Nice pump there. Yeah, I had a feeling that if we got above that that level there, we'll get a quick move up. A lot of stop losses were triggered there. I think we'll break through this 210 area too. Wish I would have been able to keep my my trade open. Knox is looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna add one there. If we break through this level too, it'll be a quick move up as well. My first take profit's at 215. Just a few points away from there now. Very close to it. Oh, wow. The volume kicking in. Come on, first take profit. All right, first take profit is about to get hit any second now. All right, got the first TP. Second TP is at 225. My trades are protected at the moment. We are risk-free. And we're up on the day. As of right now, I think we are down 20 bucks on the day, but after this next TP, we'll be up nicely. 225 coming right up. There we go. All right, we're done on Knox right now. We're up 380. That's not bad. Market's going ballistic. We should have kept our trade open, but we were not able to avoid paper handing. We were the paper-handed extraordinaires on that last play. I think we just got taken out by a few points, but we did take profit on that in that move, though. I'm not gonna complain about that. So that's why the Renkos are so damn strong. Not that. No, let me just say. I'm not gonna say anything. Renkos are nice because they keep you like mentally in the game. But my stop loss was still my stop loss, right? I still had it in a place that I didn't want to get tapped out at. What I like about the Renko here is that the way that they read price, you see this huge spike down in CVD. This kind of signaled a bottom, kind of signaled a like our mass kind of liquidity run. and then it came back in and started giving us some bullish divergences, started to take on some of that absorption that we saw here, and then just ran up from there. And if we would have just paid attention to what's going on here in Renko, we would have been in a much better shape. So usually what happens is when you get these blow off tops like we did right here with this green candle, or this, or I'm sorry, with this green candle here, we reversed pretty soon thereafter, as you can see right there, right? So same thing happened here with the volume. It was pretty big, CVD right there, reversed right after that. So here, pretty big spike in volume, reversed up. You know, we went down, but we reversed back up, right? So right now we're getting a similar spike at the moment. So my question is, 225 has been tapped now. Are we now looking for a short? Or are we still thinking long? Oh, it's over. You were my liquidity, bud? Oh, yeah, you shorted that? Yeah, I had to reprogram my brain over the weekend after everything you said, man. You really got to me with what your advice was great. And I got to stop trying to fight this damn market. I got to start thinking more, logically and stop using like a different part of my brain that's not serving me and just use logic. All right, let's look at the volume. I'm sorry, the VIX, the volatility. See if this thing has hit any kind of, all right, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of this. I'm not a big fan of having to unscrunch markets. Like if anybody knows how to undo this, this would be beautiful. I know there's a setting somewhere. I know there's a setting for it not to like do this stupid little thing that it does. That it wants to like scrunch itself up. And I'm over here working with my left hand. I got a new mouse, by the way. This mouse is serious. And I got a new keyboard too that I'm going to be working with. It's probably going to make me more efficient as a trader. It's going to it has buttons that are programmable, so I can trade right from my mouse. It's like a gaming mouse. So it's going to be pretty fun. All right, so the volatility is picking up, guys. The volatility is picking up. So I don't know how much longer this run might last because the volatility is reversing back in. Okay, we got a big spike in volatility there. The market popped. We might be heading up a little higher if we can get above these EMAs. If we do, then we might be looking at a possible reversal here at some point. Yeah, so take a look at this mouse. This thing is badass. Well, I'm not sure if I'm keeping this one or if I'm going to keep another one. I ordered another one to see which one I like better. So it's got all these programmable. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got all these programmable buttons there. It's got buttons on top. I don't know what any of these are going to be used for, but I know I can program buy, sell, whatever I want. Pretty cool. And I got this really cool Red Dragon keyboard. It lights up. Let me show you guys how cool it is. It lights up. I'm a little kid when it comes to that. Check this out. It has like these cool colors. Like, you see them? I could change it to any color I want, but it's going to be really cool. The mouse does the same thing. If you guys can see that. It's pretty awesome. It's a very heavy keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard. You guys won't be hearing all the clickety clacks, you know, while I'm typing too. So I'm really excited about this build that I'm going to be putting on. Okay. All right, we're starting to get something here, guys. I'm not sure what we're getting. That 225 number though, Storm. Good call on that. Good call on that 225 number. Storm nailed that call. And it looks here like we might be possibly in for a bit of a reversal. We're still kind of clowning around in the lows, so I don't know if we're going to get that yet. With the volatility is still very low. Can't wait till I don't have to change screens all the time. I am getting a 3-screen layout where I don't have to change manually the screens out of charts. I can just look at different charts already in place. I'm already on different screens and not have to do all this back and forth stuff. Looking forward to different time frames. Yeah, I think we might be getting a drop here. I think we might be getting a drop. Reason I say that is because it looks like the buyers might be hitting a little bit of exhaustion wall, but we gotta be careful with that. So she's still trying to make a little bit of a higher high here, where you're grabbing a little more liquidity. Obviously, that's what she loves doing. That's her favorite pastime. She knows that people have their stops up there, and as long as people have stops up there, it'll go back and get them. It'll go back and get them. You can bet on that.
Order filled.
Try a quick short here. Might be early to this party, but we will move to break even pretty quickly. Oh, she still wants higher. I think she does. Got 4 points of risk on right now. Hoping that's enough to at least get one TP. She still wants higher. Still wants higher. A little too early. A little bit too early to this move. I'll be stopped out in just a second.
Stop filled.
Okay. She still wants to go higher. She might be wanting to go to all-time highs today, guys. She might want that all-time high today. All right, guys. It looks to me like she's going to do a lot of little back and forth right now. Not sure what she wants, but I like to wait for confirmation of the market structure shift breaker block first before changing directions. Everything else is a fake out. Yeah, you're 100% right. I always fall for this stuff, right? I always fall for this stuff. But the reason why I try Unicorn Queen is because I find it to be very difficult to have a tight stop loss once it breaks structure. But I know I have to do just that, what you're saying. So for you, breaking structure would be waiting for this price to come back under 170. Am I correct in saying that? Like under 150 even? What are you thinking break of structure would be? When would you look for shorts? Or are you talking about like local lows, like under here? No, you're 100% right, Unicorn Queen. We're going to be a little more patient on the next entry for the short, even though it's looking pretty juicy at the moment. So you think under 225, that's when you are thinking of change the structure? So you're looking at the 1 minute. All right, so we're not too far off. So you're looking at this on a smaller time frame, it's kind of like, let's say this. You're not looking for shorts until we come under here, is what you're saying. And then we make this resistance, right? Because I was literally about to take a short from right here, right now. I saw the absorption. I saw the weakness in the next candle. I wanted to take that short there. I see what you're saying. I just feel like sometimes when I take those, my stop losses are horrendous. So you want a candle to close under here first before you think about taking that. 1 second, guys. All right, what do we do here, guys? Is this a short entry? Is this more up? I'm thinking this is possibly like a fake out. More upside on the horizon. If you leave a fair value gap on the way up, I see the majority of the times that those get filled before actually heading down. So that's why I wouldn't like to take those, because my stops will get run unless you're leaving your stop loss above those fair value gaps. If that's what you're doing, like we just kind of did one right now. If you look on my short-term time frame, we have a fair value gap here, imbalances, single prints, whatever you may call them. These usually get taken out before actually going down. So what I will probably do here, and I agree with your advice on waiting for this to break structure, is possibly coming back up here, finding resistance back up here, and then coming down. That might be maybe what you're referring to, or maybe you're referring to waiting for the fair value gap to get filled and then take that short. I think that's what you mean. So you're short from 223 already. So you took it already. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. So right now I'm being patient and I'm waiting for this to come back and get cleaned up, because the majority of times these do get cleaned up sooner than later. They always get cleaned up eventually, but sooner than later is what I want to see. And if we come up sooner or later and clean this up, then I'll take the short from there. Yeah, I understand. That's why I usually take them from up here when I start seeing absorption happen. I usually take them from here, depending on what the structure of the candles looks like. And then if we're losing momentum, which we clearly were, as you can see down in this indication with the indicator at the bottom, we're losing the momentum. Even though price was going higher, momentum was going lower. Be interesting to see what the market does here, because we are coming back into those recent highs. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna see how it reacts. I'm gonna give it a candle or two. What's CVD doing? CVD is choppy. So honestly, guys, it looks like it wants to go higher. As crazy as this sounds, it looks like it wants to go higher. It looks like it wants to go higher. I see all the bulls absorbing this price action here. It's squeezing out a ton of buyers, sellers here. Even. This thing's just squeezing up, guys. This thing might really go for all-time highs today. This thing might want to go for all-time highs. We're about 100 points off. We're about 100 points off from all-time highs. It's aggressive price movements, man. Really aggressive. Next level up above us, 290 that I have on my chart. Unless anybody has something different, I'm looking at 290. Queen says 270s on her chart. As long as people continue to short this level, it'll continue to buy into it. I think our poor high might have been fixed. Let's see, let's take a quick look. Oops. I don't know if it has, because we really haven't had like a blow off top yet. Yeah, we still have not gotten a blow off top here, so we still technically have a poor high. This might be the one that it's waiting for. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah. We got some single prints all down in the 205 to about 220, 217 to 205. So if we get down there, look for those to get filled. $269 is Queen's next level. Up only day today, guys. So far, up only. Every short I've taken today has been a loser. Every long I've taken today has been a big winner. Should have probably followed my my bias here with the longs. I did not. Seems like every time we broke in under the EMAs, the short-term EMAs, it's been a pop. You see it here. See it here. That's why it's a very hard rule to follow, that wait to short till you get under the EMAs. I mean, some people say that, wait till the EMAs, because if we would have done that here, 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 we would have been wrong pretty much every single time. Even here, if you would have got long here at 1020 under the EMAs, it's the move that's been paying the bills all day. All day. Very little shorts have worked out, and the shorts that have worked out have been pretty choppy, pretty scary looking, maybe with the exception of one or two. But the longs have been fire. Looks like we're about to get a possible bearish divergence here on the momentum here at the 250 number. Keep your eye on that. I'm hoping to catch something soon. I'd like to put this account into some nice green standard. Right now it's down just a few $100, but a good trade can correct that in a second. This market may be reaching for all-time highs today. Could be possible. I'd like to see this market get above 250 in a pretty like strong way, like a really big spike in volume up. And that should then signal, unless we're going to be up all day, I mean, that should really signal a high if we're going to reverse down. Right now, it just seems to keep wanting more and more upside. Maybe I've been buying these dips. I think the all-time highs are around 340. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think it's 340. I have it marked out on my chart, but I'm pretty sure it's 340. Tesla's doing nice today. XRP's on fire. XRP is literally melting faces off, up 18% today. Holy moly. Guys, I am so happy about XRP. ES 340. You mean the NQ? The all-time high is 340 or the ES? That's crazy to believe that our point of control is at 240 on XRP. Next stop, guys, on XRP is all-time highs, 3 and change. Unbelievable. We made it up as high as 287. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we not want to short that. BTC is kind of hanging out at 96,000. ETH is doing the same at 36. Let's look at the YM. YM is not doing so hot. Not doing so hot, but it is trying to recover. Still trading under the short-term EMAs on the 12. And as far as the ES goes, it's like almost the NQ has stolen the spotlight today. It looks like S&P is back in business. We're above the EMAs there. Let's look at the Russell. Might be getting a little bit of a pullback right now on the NQ. Be interesting what it does here.
Order filled.
Quick short. See if I can. Ooh, man, no way. Already? Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to close her out. Already? Yeah, I'm gonna have to close her out. I hate closing them out manually, but you do what you gotta do. Yeah. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. Every time she looks weak, she just pops. Ay, ay, ay. hate giving away money, but I'm gonna have to. Come on, girl. Just drop a little bit. Drop, baby girl. Drop, baby girl. All right, I'm gonna have that stop right there. If it takes me out, it was
Stop filled.
Man, that hurt. That really hurt. Manipulation, absolutely, that's what it's called. So much manipulation going on. And I know I'm right about this short. I know it's coming in because I see the momentum dropping pretty hard. But it just does a stupid little wickiness. It's just so aggravating. Yeah, today's an up-only day, huh? Russell's looking like it's coming back into play. Everything's coming back. There's probably, the VIX is probably like on the floor. VIX is actually coming back too. That's why I'm not really trusting this move up. Yeah, let me look at the higher time frame. Still strong. Yeah, you're right, Queen. It hurts to not be able to try to take a short at these levels, because you know, like a short would be like so nice if you caught like somewhere close to the top. One second, guys. So Queen doesn't recommend I do any fortune telling with the NQ because it will blow up my account, which I agree. I couldn't agree with her more. And today seems like one of those days where it's going to tempt you into getting short, and it's just going to do the exact opposite. So I think at the moment what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her run her plays here. I'm going to go hit the gym, and I'll be back, guys. I'll be back around 2 so we can hit power hour together. As of right now, I do not want to continue trading this because I don't see any good entries long, and I don't see any good entries short. So I'll be back in a couple hours. I'll see you guys then. Take care. Safe trading. Catch you guys later.